Hello guys, welcome to my new YouTube channel. What's happening right now is not just news, this is something that can shake the global economy, because now the situation has reached one of the most critical oil routes in the world, the Strait of Hormuz. Yesterday, talks failed, and today the United States is signaling a major move, a naval blockade, which basically means ships trying to pass through this route could be stopped. Now you might think, what's the big deal? The problem is, the Strait of Hormuz is one of the most important oil routes in the world. A massive portion of global oil supply passes through it, and any disruption here directly affects oil prices and the global economy. Now here's the interesting part. People think a blockade means control, but it's not that simple. Even if the US controls ships from the outside, the real issue is inside the strait. Because if the inside is unsafe, ships won't even try to pass. And what makes it unsafe? Drones. Iran has advanced drones that can attack from distance, from hidden locations. And if even one attack happens, insurance companies will immediately refuse coverage. And without insurance, no oil tanker will move, which means traffic can stop without any official shutdown. And that's the most dangerous situation. Now let's talk about mines. Small explosive devices in the water. Some are magnetic. Some explode on contact, and they are extremely difficult to detect and remove. It takes time, it's risky, and until they are cleared, nothing feels safe. Now imagine this. One side is controlling ships, the other side is making the route unsafe. Result, the entire system freezes. And when oil supply slows down, prices go up. So who benefits? First, Russia, because higher oil prices mean more profit. China is in a mixed position. It needs oil, but at the same time, it is observing how a blockade works in real life. This is like a live test scenario. And that's why this situation is not just conflict, it's strategy. Now the market impact. If oil crosses $100, pressure builds on stocks. We've seen this before. Investors move away from risky assets and shift into safer ones. Bitcoin, tech stocks, all can be affected. But there's also an interesting trend. AI and hardware companies like Nvidia and AMD are gaining attention because investors believe the future is driven by AI. And during uncertainty, people invest where they see long-term growth. But overall, the market is still confused, not fully bullish, not fully bearish. And when the market is confused, that's when the biggest moves happen, up or down. And that's exactly where we are right now. On the surface, everything looks normal, but underneath, pressure is building. Oil risk, geopolitical tension, economic pressure, all coming together. That's why smart investors are not panicking. They are observing, they are waiting, because they understand one thing. The market always gives signals. Most people just fail to see them. So the real question is, will you just watch, or will you understand and move smarter?